Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I got another portrait request, again for another animal. Um, I guess, I don't know, people don't want portraits done of their faces. They want me to do their pets. So if that's how it's going to be, that's how it's going to be. This one's a little different, though. It's kind of unique because it's not a dog or a cat, which is like 99.9% of the animal requests I get. This one's actually like a gecko. Like, a gecko is a type of lizard. It's kind of like, how do I explain it? Like if you know Geico, like the car insurance, you definitely have seen a gecko before. So let's see. We'll start with, actually, I'll show you what supplies I have. Why not? Why not? We'll just get it out of the way. So I'll try a new technique this time of showing you because I tried dropping like all of them at once. That didn't really work out. I ended up picking up a bunch of stuff that I didn't need. This time I'll just like kind of slide everything. So do a little drive-by, like that didn't work. That's basically it. And my pen. And just throw these in here. I might need them eventually. Why not? It's good to have Allen keys. Just have them handy. You never know. I've never used them before, but could be the first time. Always a first time for everything. So I always waste 2 minutes in the beginning just talking about bullshit. So let's go ahead and get my pen. Handy dandy pen. It's a pretty small picture to work with, but whatever. Nobody considers the feelings of the artist or what makes it easier for me. Everyone just says, "Oh, draw my animal right now." Oh, could you send me like a good picture? Oh, fuck you. Like, Jesus, all right. It would just be easier, but they don't care. No one cares. So he has 2 eyes. Actually, I made a mistake already. That's one mistake. Usually 3 mistakes is when I scream into a pillow and throw everything out. Hoping we don't get to that point. You never know. Happens occasionally. So he's kind of like a I don't even know how exactly to describe what's going on here, but he's in like balsamic vinegar, which is it's good. Don't get me wrong, I like it. But I wouldn't like put the bottom half of my body in it. But geckos, I guess, geckos are a little different from humans. So maybe that's something that they enjoy doing. And then there's also a container he's resting his hands on right here, and it's a container of water. So I don't think he even really knows that it's there, because he's like kind of looking right past it. He thinks it's something to just rest his hands on. I guess he's maybe tired. And let's see, I'll do a little bit of the background too. There's like a nice big leaf right there, like shading him. I don't know. I guess maybe he needs shade because I think the light is actually kind of like it burns their skin. So yeah, that should help with that. Probably. Not 100% sure. I gotta ask the person who sent this to me why the leaf is there. I mean, it doesn't really matter if I'm just doing a portrait. I'm too nosy, I think, because I just like to know everything. It's a problem. I mean, I guess it's a healthy problem because you can't really know too much. But then I sometimes feel like I have too much useless knowledge just floating around, and like I'll be in casual conversation. I'll just bring up like something that they're like, why do you even know that? Like next time I talk to someone, I'm gonna be like, oh, you know why they have leaves on above geckos is because of the sun. I mean, the light like burns them. And they'll be like, who the fuck invited you? Why are you here? So let's see. We'll go ahead with the eyes. The kind of everything is like brown. And I thought geckos were green because of the Geico commercials, but apparently they're not all green. Apparently some of them are brown. Finally that heater kicked on. I'm freezing. I'm sitting here in a freezing basement drawing a fucking gecko. Yeah, you know how life is. So let's see. Yeah, he's kind of like mostly brown. Maybe he's dirty. Maybe he was playing in the mud. Because he looks like he'd be in... Oh, he was probably playing in the balsamic vinegar. That makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but it doesn't make sense to do something like that, but it would explain why he's all brown. Or it could just be his skin's brown. I don't know. I'm not a gecko expert. I leave that to the pros. Let's see, and he's like kind of got like a white underside right there. And I don't even have to color it in because the paper's white. So I love when that happens. That helps out a lot because then one, I don't have to hurt my arm coloring, and two, I don't have to wear down my colored pencils. And then because like once they get worn down to the wood, that's basically it, because like I have a lot of trouble sharpening them back up, and basically I just throw them out and have to buy new ones. So let's see, and he's on like a clear, looks like a plate or something. I don't know. I don't get paid to know these sorts of things. This is above my pay grade. And like oh, there's like a, what is that, like a vine, and it looks like there's another like vine wrapped around it or something. I don't know. I think I'm adding a little too much detail. I mean, this is, the focus is really this right here, the gecko. Oh, and the gecko's name is Terry, apparently. Terry the gecko. So let's see. Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, that's it. So let's just transfer this over. Fuck. Okay, show you the original real quick. There we go. There's Terry the gecko hanging out in his vinegar. It's what he likes to do best. So, all right, see ya.